The PFF Plus holiday sale is going on right now. Use the promo code HOLIDAY30 to get yourself 30% off a PFF Plus subscription. That means that you get everything. The grades, the premium stats, all of the fantasy tools, all of the betting tools, all the draft tools. It's everything a football fan could want year round. Holiday 30, that's what gets you 30% off that year-long PFF Plus subscription at subscribe.pff.com. Dolphins, your New York Jets. Your Jets, by the way, winners of 3 of the last 5. Can they keep it going? Can they win 4 out of the last 6?
Dolphins winners of 4 out of 5. You got 2 hot teams here, Trevor.
Some say that Dolphins-Jets is a matchup of the 2 hottest teams in the NFL.
Some would say, well, I don't know, New England's won 10 in a row. That's tough.
I said some of.
Oh, some
the
people.
Hottest teams in the NFL.
Some people outside of Boston. Okay, got it. Deal. That sounds good. I don't know if I'd call us
New York Jets on offense. Tyrod Taylor, quarterback. How'd it look last week? How's it going to look this week? What do you think?
Look, I think we've talked so much about the Jets, their offensive line in reference to their run blocking, but they've gotten a lot better in pass protection as the year has gone on, regardless of who their quarterback is, because those guys have generally had very long average time to throw, so they've had to protect for a while. But you look especially at Armand Membu and Olu Fashanu getting better on the outside at tackle, the 2 young guys, and the interior has been somewhat better of late. The Jets, since week 7, have the 4th best pass blocking grade in the NFL. They've been really good up front. These quarterbacks have just had to execute, but you saw last week Tyrod Taylor had enough time, whether he threw it deep to A.D. Mitchell or took off scrambling a couple of times, that it was effective at least in stretches for their offense, for their passing game. The Dolphins are dead last in the NFL in pass rush grade. We've talked a lot about how they've gotten better in run defense, and that is true, and their defensive line especially has gotten better in run defense, but they still have not been able to rush the passer very well. Their edge defenders need to rush the passer better in this game if they're going to have a shot. They're going to have a shot to slow the Jets down anyway because they're the Jets, but you don't want to give Tyrod Taylor all those clean pockets the entire game like they've been giving out all season. I think that is going to be a big factor on passing downs. Tyrod Taylor has a chance to be protected, and will have a chance once again against this Dolphins defense to make throws downfield like he did against Atlanta's defense. I think that actually could be a fun matchup, and if Fashanu and Membu off the edge especially dominate that matchup, the Jets do have a shot to win this game again.
I think the Dolphins offense, for as much as that, they have been winners as of late, want to give them their credit. The offense is still pretty inconsistent, and it goes back to what we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks. They run the football well, they've got a chance to win the game, and that's when they're really moving the ball and feeling well and playing offense really confidently. Week 13, I talked about this on the grade release show. So last week, 134 rushing yards for Devon Achane. 84.1 rushing grade overall, 78.1 rushing grade on outside zone, and 83.5 rushing grade with behind a pull lead play where he is going to the outside. So basically, getting Devon Achane to the outside, that is the secret to the success in their run game. That is the secret to their success on offense overall. 101 of his 134 rushing yards came from those 2 concepts, outside zone and then pull lead. When you look at the Jets, they've been pretty good at defending the run between the tackles. So gap scheme runs, things that are more condensed towards the middle of the field, inside zone as well. But when it comes to those outside runs, the Jets have actually allowed a positive EPA per rush on the season to outside zone and pull lead type of rushing plays. So I think this goes into what the Dolphins want to do pretty well. I'm going to go with the Dolphins 21, Jets 16 in this game. What do you got, Dalton?
I think you make a great point about the Dolphins' run game and attacking outside, especially when you talk about attacking Will McDonald and Michael Clemens off the edge here. Jermaine Johnson's been a bit inconsistent, but I trust him a little more with his track record. Clemens and McDonald have really struggled in run defense throughout their careers, honestly. I think you make a good point, but I'm going to take the Jets here. I'm going to do it, and if part of the reason I'm doing this is because for some reason my brother has been telling me all week that the Jets are guaranteed to win this game. I don't really know why or where he's coming from, so I'm going to ride with him. I'm going to take the Jets 20-17. We're going to get 4 out of 6 going here, like you mentioned. I think if they're going to win this game, they'll win it on the offensive line. They've got to win that battle against the Dolphins' defensive line, and they need Tyrod Taylor to play reasonably well again. But I'm going with it. He's feeling a vibe. Maybe he's feeling like Tua. It's going to be outside in New York. It's going to be 40 degrees out. Dolphins usually struggle in cold weather like that, so we're going to go with it. We're riding with the Jets this week. I've picked them now in both games against the Dolphins. I was kind of irritated that they lost the first one when it was one of the few times that I picked them, but I'm going to go with it here. I'm going to ride with them, and if this is wrong, then I'm not listening to my brother a single time again this year.
I cannot believe that you are taking them at this point of the season. I really can't.
I don't know what
I am shocked.
I think it's just I'm pretty sure the only 2 times I've picked them to win were the 2 games against the Dolphins. I think that says just a lot about, I guess, call this a rivalry, even though neither one is great. But yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. And like I said, if this one's wrong, I'm just not gonna listen to him for the rest of the year. I'm done. I'd be done with it.
What is AD Mitchell's threat percentage for this team? His wide receiver usage.
Oh, I'm sure it's
almost 30%.
I mean, lately it's been him or John Mechie.
They're force feeding this young man the football.
Yeah. Well, you might as well at this point get him reps and see what he has.
Oh, I completely agree. The volume that they have given him, I didn't think they'd do it, but I am actually glad that they are. So we'll see. Slugfest here in the AFC East. And I think the cold weather part, actually, I didn't think about that with this being.
It's December, Trevor. You can't forget these things.
I know. I might get burned there on that one. If this is in Miami, I'd feel a lot more confident about it. But you've shook my prediction. But the universe sometimes likes to poke at you with the Jets specifically, and so since
it just reels us back in. Just that's all it does. Just for a bit, just reel. Oh, we've won 3 out of 5. We can win some games now. We figured that.
No. It's not even that granular. It's just the universe going. Oh, Dalton picked them. He believes enough. All right, let's pull the rug out from underneath.
Absolutely. Yep, that's coming.